Hello there, my name's William Bullock, your stress management mentor. Today we're going to talk about self-esteem and self-confidence. If I could show you a way to improve your self-esteem and self-confidence, would that be beneficial to you? That's my goal for today's session. I figure everyone can use a bit of positivity in their day, and the following is the kind of thing that I would want to hear. So I assume others would also want to hear it. I do a session like this with nearly every client I see. And over 30 plus years, that turns into thousands of people. I find that it's a really beneficial thing, and so do they. So let's get down to it. Today we'll start with a relaxation exercise. So get yourself comfortable in your chair or on the bed and start to let any tension go. I recommend that you close your eyes for this, so don't do it where it could be a problem to you or to others. Start to get yourself nice and comfortable, settle in, and when you're ready, we'll begin. So with your eyes closed and feeling comfortable, I'd like you to start by taking a nice big deep breath. Fill your lungs right up. Hold it for a moment at the top. And then breathe out really slowly and relax. When you're ready, take a second deep breath. Fill your lungs right up. Hold it for a moment. And just start letting any tension drain away. Because you don't need it now. And then a third deep breath. Hold it at the top and really relax as you exhale. That's good. And then just continue to breathe slowly and gently. And I'd like you to start relaxing your feet. From the very tips of your toes to your ankles, just let both your feet become really relaxed. And as your feet start to relax, let that feeling move up into your calf muscles. Up through your knees and into your thighs. Let the stronger muscles of your thighs really relax. And let that relaxation move up into your hips, up into your abdomen, your stomach, and right up into your chest. So that now, with every breath that you take, you can really feel your chest relaxing more and more. Every breath you take, every sound you hear, just helping to settle down deeper and deeper. Every word I say automatically helping to sink down to a very deep, very pleasant state of relaxation. Perhaps deeper than you've ever gone before. And let that relaxation move down into the muscles in your back. And just let all the muscles in your back relax. The muscles up and down your spine, around the base of your back, around your shoulder blades. Just let the chair or the bed take the full weight of your body and let yourself sink right down, deeper and deeper and deeper. It feels so good to relax like this. Let that relaxation move up into your shoulders. Just let any tension in your shoulders go. Let it drain out through your arms, your upper arms, your elbows, your forearms, your wrists, hands, thumbs and fingers. So that now, with every breath that you take, you're relaxing more and more from the tips of your toes to the tips of your fingers. And let the relaxation move up into your neck, up into the muscles in your face. Let your jaw muscles relax so your teeth don't quite touch. Your cheeks. All of the little muscles around your eyes, let them go loose and limp. And your temples and your forehead and your scalp. So that now, with every breath that you take, you're relaxing more and more from the tips of your toes to the very top of your head. And just take another nice big deep breath and really relax and let go. Now, if there is a real and necessary reason for you to stop this relaxation at any time, you can do that simply by opening your eyes and you'll be wide awake. Otherwise, just continue to relax. You want to surprise yourself with how easy it can be for you to change your life completely. Just let the words that I say settle into the deepest part of your subconscious mind. You want me to help you with these ideas, so cooperate and do as I ask. Now, if there are any loud noises or interruptions as you listen to my voice, they will not disturb you, they won't worry you, and you'll be able to deal with them with any interruption calmly and easily, so that you can settle back down into your relaxation. As you become more and more deeply relaxed with every breath that you take, with every word that I say, you're becoming aware that your mind is becoming very sensitive, very receptive to what I say. So that everything that I say for your own well-being and to help you to improve your self-esteem, your self-confidence, to be more calm and relaxed, will be remembered by you. It will all sink so deeply into your deep, creative subconscious mind and cause such a deep and lasting impression there that you will be able to recall it and act on it any time you need to do so. Just continue to breathe easily, calmly, becoming more and more relaxed with every breath that you take, sinking down, enjoying the lovely feeling of relaxation. This is a cooperative endeavour. My goal and focus is on helping you to create the life that you want. I can only help you if you help yourself. Since you have come this far, I can tell that you are more motivated and perhaps more than ever before, ready to give yourself permission to have the life that you want, the life you deserve, a life free from negative thoughts and ideas and all the associated stresses that go with that. Really ready to build your confidence and your self-esteem. Now, you might agree with me that in some ways negative thoughts and ideas have probably been at least a part of a script in your life for many years. It's almost as if it's the script of a play that you act out every day, sometimes many times in the day. And it's now time for you to change that script, to give yourself a new role to play, a role where you are free to make good choices for yourself and the future that you really desire. Now, sometimes our self-doubt or the old habits lead us to have limiting beliefs and behaviours. Sometimes we're overly analytical, just thinking too much. And this can stop us from making what are actually quite simple changes that would allow us to move into a completely new phase in our lives. Plenty of people do gym, working on their bodies these days, and that's all fine and good. But just as it's important to be healthy physically, it's just as important, if not more so, to work on developing our minds. So today I'd like you to think of it as brain gym. Brain gym has to do with changing our mind, our habits. And by doing enough reps, our brain muscles get stronger. Our mind gets stronger. So that we are concentrating on what we want, not what we don't want. I figure if you think about what you don't want, you've got a pretty good chance of getting it. If you think about what you do want, you've got a pretty good chance of getting that. So you may as well think about what you do want. I also feel that action comes before motivation. Many people seem to think that you need motivation to start something new or to make a change, and certainly that's true to some degree. But I look at it more from the point of view that when you start doing something new, then the motivation really grows and you become passionate about it. Just as when you start going to the gym, it seems hard. You might think, oh, I'm not very strong, or I can't do this. But as you make yourself go more and more, you find that you increase the weights you move. You find it easier to do more reps, and you notice the actual physical improvement. So too with these exercises I teach, the more you do them, the stronger you get. And after a while, the positive becomes your normal way of being. So today, it's all about making a change, changing the patterns, strengthening your mind by changing it to think about what you want. Now, sometimes people find it daunting to make a change. That's why you are listening to this, because you want to change. So today you're going to be able to incorporate these positive changes very quickly into your being. This allows you to see things through new eyes. At first, it may feel a bit strange, but as you learn to do it, it becomes easier and you feel freer, more yourself. Inherently, you know that change is necessary for progress, for your learning, for your achievements, for your well-being. One of the big misunderstandings about stress and anxiety is that many people think they can't control it or do anything about it. But with a bit of practice, you can. There are two main things to do. The first is to practice what you're going to do if you start to feel uptight, like the exercise, the relaxation exercise we're doing right now. By practicing it when you don't need it, you've got it when you do need it. The second thing to do is to notice the very instant you are getting tense and then doing something about it. For many people, they start getting uptight and it becomes a vicious circle because they don't have a strategy to deal with it. If you can learn to notice the moment you start getting tense or start worrying, the moment it starts, you can create an interference pattern by stopping and thinking, hang on, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be like this anymore. I'm not going to do it like this anymore. And then you imagine how you want to do it. This is how I'm going to handle it from now on. Every time I think like this, I'm going to stop and I'm going to start thinking, I want to do it like this. You have to work out how that works for you. But you build a positive picture in your mind or imagine how you would like to be able to handle this situation. In this way, you're giving yourself positive suggestions about what you want, not what you don't want. And you'll surprise yourself with how quickly you can learn to do this. And you can break down that vicious circle very quickly. And that allows you to create a virtuous circle where you take care of yourself by building positive ideas. The positive ideas help you to develop. So today, you decide that you're going to push through any challenges that you perceive and really make a change in your life, a change for the better. It's a movement to a new, happier, healthier, freer, calmer, more confident you. Happy to be who you are. This is powerful, positive change. Imagine a stressful situation in your life, perhaps something you've been worrying about. Sometimes it's as if we're creating a movie in our heads, worrying about all kinds of what-if scenarios. But this is really just a negative use of our imagination, because there's often no clear plan in the thinking, no positive outcome. So it just becomes this endless, looping, negative thing going on in our heads. So instead of starting an unending movie like that, we have to stop and notice what's going on. So you take a moment to pause and recognise how you're feeling about your worries, about who you think you are. That way you can name the feelings: anger, frustration, sadness, whatever it might be. And then you take a moment to notice how it affects your body. Perhaps your jaw is clenched, or your chest is tight, or you're having trouble sleeping, or your feet are just tapping furiously because they just want to get out of the place. They want to get away from the stress. But the stress interrupts everything. So then when you notice it, you can create a positive image or idea of how you would like to handle the situation. In that pause, in that moment, you take a few deep breaths and you check in with yourself. Just do it now. Just take a few more nice big deep breaths. And you'll notice that you are becoming more aware, more calm. And instead of acting out, like yelling at your colleagues or becoming distant or even running away or going out and having a cigarette, all things that just cause even more problems, you pause for a moment. You take the time for a reality check. It's a split second, but in that split second, you uncouple the pathway to the old knee-jerk reaction, the old addictive reaction. And you realise that you always have a choice, no matter where you are. So you work on making a positive choice. And you find that now you've got freedom from the old habit, the old habitual reaction. And you become a little more intimate with your feelings, your positive ideas, and you instantly have less to worry about because you're thinking about what you want. And you notice the results very quickly. More awareness, increased calm, a clarity of thinking. You are changing the subconscious dynamic of your mind so that you really do take control of your life. Now, the ideas and suggestions I give you today and the relaxation exercises I teach help you to make lasting changes in your life. We go into deeper detail in some of my other videos, but what we're doing today will begin to exercise a greater and greater influence over the way you think, over the way you feel, over the way you behave. And because these things will remain firmly embedded in your deep mind, even long after this session, when you are no longer listening to me, these positive thoughts and ideas will continue to exercise this same great influence over your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions, just as strongly, just as surely, just as powerfully when you're back home or at work as when you are here listening to me right now. During this deep relaxation, and long after it finishes, you're going to feel physically stronger and fitter in every way. You'll feel more alert, more aware, more energetic. You'll become much more vital within yourself, much more optimistic, and much happier. Happier that the fears and worries just don't seem to affect you so much anymore. Every day, you become so deeply interested in whatever you are doing and whatever's going on around you that your mind will easily become calmer and clearer, less fuzzy and more exact. You no longer talk to yourself about yourself in a negative way. You no longer dwell nearly so much upon your difficulties. You naturally begin to see your difficulties as challenges, challenges that bring out your true strengths. And you become much more aware of your positive feelings about yourself. And you'll notice other people reacting to you in a much more positive manner. Just take another nice big deep breath. Let yourself sink down deeper and deeper. It's wonderful to be building these feelings of self-confidence and growing self-esteem. By relaxing like this, you'll notice other people reacting to you in a much more positive manner. Every day, your nerves will become stronger and steadier. Your mind calmer, more relaxed, more composed, more easygoing, more at peace with yourself. You'll become much more sure of yourself. Your communication with others will become calmer and clearer. You will be able to think more clearly. You'll be able to concentrate more easily. You've had to give your whole, calm, undivided attention to whatever you are doing, to the complete exclusion of everything else. Consequently, your memory will rapidly improve, and you will be able to see things in their true perspective, calmly and clearly, feeling secure in your abilities to make decisions, knowing that the right decision always comes to you quickly and certainly when you are calm and relaxed. Every day from now on, you're becoming emotionally calmer, much more settled within yourself, much more secure in the knowledge that all is becoming well in your world. And every day, you'll feel more and more relaxed, physically and mentally. More relaxed emotionally. Feeling much more confident in yourself and your abilities. Your abilities to do the things you want and need to do for your own well-being. And every day, you feel a greater feeling of personal well-being, a greater feeling of personal safety. And you feel more competent and secure in yourself. And because these things will begin to happen quite naturally and powerfully from now on, you'll feel much happier, much more contented, and more optimistic about your life, because you will see the results of your more positive attitude. You will consequently become much more able to trust and depend upon yourself, your own efforts, your own judgment, your own opinions. You will know success in every area of your life from now on because you now have the power to achieve those goals. You will consequently become much more able to trust and depend upon yourself, your own efforts, your own judgment, your own opinions. You will know success in every area of your life from now on because you now have the power to choose what happens to you in your life. And you enjoy the freedom to be yourself, who you really know you are, that comes with it. And you realise that you really are okay. People who used to get on your nerves won't upset you so much. You'll be able to handle them in a quiet, calm, relaxed, confident way. Situations that used to make you feel all tense will just roll off you like water off a duck's back. You'll be so much more calm, so much more relaxed in every way. So just let yourself relax. Let yourself sink right down, deeper and deeper and deeper. Now you're going to find that it's very easy to learn to relax. You'll find it's very easy for you to reach a deep and satisfactory state of relaxation. And you'll find that the more you practice, the deeper you'll go and the quicker you'll go. And as you learn to relax like this, you'll find that many of the things that used to worry or upset you just don't seem to worry you nearly so much anymore. You'll be so much more calm, so much more relaxed. That's a really good idea, to practice relaxing a few times every day, even 2 or 3 minutes, just like having a little telephone conversation with yourself. Just take a few nice big deep breaths and really relax. And let all of the positive ideas I've given you settle into the very deepest part of your subconscious mind. From now on, when negative ideas pop into your mind, or a lack of self-esteem or any of those kinds of things, you'll notice it and you'll stop yourself and you just say, no, I'm not going to think like that anymore. This is how I'm going to think. And you create a positive picture in your mind of how you want to be. And you keep reinforcing it. And day by day, you notice the changes. Now, in a few moments, I'm going to count from 1 up to 5. At the count of 5, you can open your eyes, be wide awake, feeling really good. Looking forward to the rest of the day, the rest of the week, and all the really wonderful changes going on in your life. You'll be wide awake, and you'll be able to do anything you want to do, feeling relaxed and refreshed. On the count of 5, you can open your eyes, wide awake, feeling really good. 1, starting to come up now. 2, 3, coming up now. 4, 5, open your eyes, wide awake. Take a nice big deep breath and let yourself let go. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If it's been beneficial for you, please share the information with your family and friends, and make sure you subscribe and like so that we can share this information with many more people. So as I always say, don't get stressed about relaxing. The trick is learning how to relax and letting it happen. That is the thing about relaxing. You've just got to let it happen. You can't make it happen. I look forward to seeing you in my other videos. Have a great day.